So the Dolan twins decided to end their YouTube career, and I have a couple of thoughts about that. So to start off, if you didn't know, the Dolan twins have been on YouTube ever since 2013, and they've rapidly grown their fan base, and they've had a huge amount of success. However, a couple of days ago on their podcast, they announced that they are no longer going to be, YouTubers like that, and they are quitting for a different and new venture. They also said that they have grown out of love with posting on YouTube and creating videos. They lost the passion for their career in YouTube as they originally started making videos for fun. However, it doesn't feel that way anymore. They also made an interesting statement where they mentioned that they are, in the past missed family dinners, let's say on Tuesdays, because they had to post on Tuesdays, and basically insinuating that YouTube took a lot from them. Now, I have a couple of things to say about this. I understand that, having done this for so long, ever since 2013, basically when they were 14, now they're 21, they're probably sick and tired of basically YouTube. However, since they're really big YouTubers, they really don't have to do much, to be honest. All they really have to do is make a video that could take them literally 2 days to plan and to do, and the rest is up to their entire team. I really don't understand how this took a lot out of them. I feel like they're in a really privileged position because they're really big YouTubers, and honestly, not trying to throw shade, I just think they're being, overly excessive, and at least that comment does not make any sense because you do not have to put in as much work. Maybe previously, early in their career, they had to, but at this point, they really don't have that much excuse to make, let's say, 2 videos per month or 4 videos per month, because all they really have to do is make the video. The hard part is taken care of by other people. I also really wanted to understand why, what was the downfall of the Dolan twins? When did, the switch happen from them making content that they really enjoyed and they had fun doing to not? And I noticed that this time, this transition happened when the aesthetic of their videos improved and when they started doing collabs with other YouTubers. I'm sure you all remember the Sister Squad featuring James Charles, Emma Chamberlain, and the Dolan twins. And to be honest, I feel like that was when their content really changed. They stopped making videos for themselves and for just fun and for their viewers, but for just getting views. I feel like that's when the transition happened, and you can see that if you really go from, their very first video on YouTube to that point. You could tell that, honestly, that was when everything changed. They didn't just stop there. They went on to make videos with people like Jeffree Star and do other collabs. They made multiple videos, which honestly did get the views, but I feel like their entire, the fun part of making YouTube videos, their soul basically got shredded from this approach. Let's not even talk about the impact of Dramageddon. If you all remember, Grayson was dragged into the entire scandal of Dramageddon. If you remember the No Lies video when James Charles basically showed the message from Jeffree Star saying that Grayson was going to be making a video of how, James Charles basically was a predator towards him. Honestly, I believe that entire scandal really, broke the friendship that the Dolan twins had with Emma and James. However, they continued to make videos with Emma, and that just ended abruptly, and I feel like that really impacted them. The entire scandal of Dramageddon really impacted. Now, moving on, you can also, there's also a turning point, and you can also tell from the altercation with their friend, I'm going to put his name on the screen, who has been friends with them ever since they were kids and moved with them into their house in LA. From watching this video, I picked up a couple of things. He mentioned that they were very, very, when they make decisions, it's very impulsive and it's not really thought through. He also mentioned that they asked him to move out because they thought that his mental health and his, mood and what he was going through was in really, helping them and was basically affecting them. So they basically kicked their best friend of so many years out of their house because they thought that he was a burden because he was going through something. That honestly screams out not a good friend, and from just watching the entire video and watching the entire situation, they honestly seem very toxic to me. And it seems like they don't really care about anyone else but themselves. They're pretty selfish behavior. Now, moving on, this was not the first time that the Dolan twins have mentioned things like, they lost the passion for making YouTube videos and all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. They've actually gone on a hiatus before, and they basically said the same thing, that it doesn't feel like fun anymore, and it's more like a job now. Well, let me break the news to you. It is a job for you because that's how you make your income. People that go to work every day, work at the grocery store, work at the hospital, it's their job. It sometimes is fun, but most of the time it's a job. It's not play, because in the real world, people have to work and do things that they don't want to do to get to places that they do want to get to. And the fact that they're quitting because it's not fun anymore, life should be that way, and you should be able to do things. Your job should be fun, and fun should be your job, but it screams entitlement to me that they're quitting, and they're quitting for the purpose of, for the fact that, you know, it's not fun anymore. Well, they can afford to do that because they have been on YouTube for so long, and I'm pretty sure they've saved up a lot of money and they're able to take more risks, which is what they said. And they said that they're coming out with new project and they're taking this risks, and I'm sort of glad for them because at least, you know, they have the ability to take this step. But I do think that this is out of being privileged and being entitled. Yeah, pretty much sum it up. If we look at the bottom line here, they seem to be the problems. Because if you think about the entire sister squad thing, James and Emma are still friends, and they're not. Both of them are not friends with the Dolan twins. What else? They also seem to be the bottom line when you think about how they treated their friend, and they were really mean to him, really like pretty much toxic towards him. So that also tells you a lot about them, and they seem to be the problem. That's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Like, dislike, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Thank you for listening, and let me know again what you think. Bye.